First one's from Amy Just.
Hey, Trey. Welcome back. How did it feel to you to get back out there and especially have a sack on that first drive?
Well, winning's the best feeling, and that's what I missed last week, being with the guys and, blood, sweat, and tears out there. It's really special to get wins, especially on Sundays. But, it was just great to be back out there with the guys.
Were you at the game last week, or did you have to watch from home?
Yeah, I wanted to be on the sidelines and do my part, as in, if I could pick something up from an offensive tackle or a tight end alignment, I was going to do that for the guys.
Next one's from Nick Underhill.
Trey, what's it say about this team? Do you think your guys' identity is just that you can overcome basically any circumstance? And what does that do for a team in the playoffs, just being as battle tested as you guys are right now?
Well, we've been doing that since I've been a part of this team. It's always been that mentality of next man up and get on to the next one and all these kind of things. So, you can't say enough about the culture that we've, created in this locker room, and I've been fortunate enough to be a part of. And, going into playoffs, it's good to have a win and get rolling on this thing.
Next one's from Amy Just.
It wasn't just you coming back today. Malcolm Brown was back too. How big is that for y'all, especially on the front going into the playoffs, that y'all are healthy?
Well, it's just another tool in the toolbox. That's how we are as a D-line. As long as the attack stays at a consistent level and we wear these guys out and get after the quarterback and stop the run up front, that's what makes us special.
Next one's from Doug Mouton.
Yeah, hey, Trey, 5 interceptions on defense. That's not – I think the last time the Saints did that was almost 30 years ago. How much fun does it become when it gets like that? You could see guys talking a lot. Just what was it like on the field? This one had to be fun.
Yeah, it was definitely electric, getting after the passer, getting them to throw bad throws, and then the coverage was great because we were getting after the quarterback all night. So, that was one of the keys to victory, and we executed, and you can't say enough about our defense plan and execution.
Next one's from Nick Underhill.
Hey, just as a teammate, how have you seen Carl Granderson come along, and then especially just these last few weeks, how he's been playing?
The guy works day in and day out. You don't know it's one of those things where I've been in a similar situation to that, where you don't know what week you're going to be playing, or even wearing a ball cap, and to work week in and week out with not a bone at the end of the light at the end of the tunnel, I guess, for lack of a better word. It speaks a lot to his character, and that he was prepared to win this week and he executed.
What's the challenge of that when you don't know when your next snap's going to come?
Well, it's a mental game for one, and you're team guy, and you got to be all in. But I'm telling you, to prepare like he has these weeks, not knowing if he's going to play or not, it's something special.
Next one's from Jacques Doucet.
Just want to get your general thoughts about the way this defense is playing and your thoughts on this defense trying to make a run at it, starting the playoffs next week.
Couldn't really hear him on that one. I'm sorry.
Just, can you hear me? I'm sorry. Your
Yes.
thoughts about making a run at the playoffs and in the playoffs, and how you're feeling about this defense entering the postseason.
It's nameless, faceless, and we're ready to prepare for the next game plan on Monday and get after it.
Next one's from Doug Mouton.
Yeah, hey, Trey, you finished with 13 and a half sacks. If I had told you that preseason that you were going to get that many, did you think you could put up numbers like that?
Hell yeah! I've always had that belief, and I surrounded myself, my family. I can't say enough about my family and my wife for all the support that they've given me and believing in me when you kind of have to quiet the noise and just go to work. So I really can't say enough about my family, and I kept the faith, and all the glory goes to God.
All right, we're all set. Thank you, Trey.
Thank you.